Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about stuff. So, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for this news to begin to pop back up within the cryptocurrency space. Historically, every single time that cryptocurrency prices begin to move back up, the inevitable articles about Bitcoin millionaires begins to pop back up as well. We tend to see this usually after the halving has happened, but as I mentioned before, we're in a very peculiar spot right now within the cryptocurrency space and also history, where a lot of people are predicting a lot of really big things for 2024 and 2025, and therefore the energy has picked up a significant bit. Also with the rumors that we had before about the ETF approval from BlackRock. Prices also moved up for Bitcoin around by $10,000. So you've seen the articles before, usually in the fever pitch of the bull run, similar to the halving was in 2016. And then in 2017, you hear about all these people who made all this money. But even then, we've had a lot of accumulation news, and people have been buying a lot of crypto over the course of the last 2 years. And as such, we have a lot of millionaire news right now. The company Glassnode, they're always in the news, actually was looking through a number of Bitcoin addresses and found out that since Bitcoin just increased from $27,000 to $35,000, the amount of addresses that are currently holding more than $1 million worth of Bitcoin at the beginning of this year, that number was 23,795 addresses. So we can even throw that number out there as individuals, if you will. Now, because Bitcoin's price rose, is now currently 81,925 addresses. That's a 237% increase over the course of the last 11 months. That makes a lot more sense. For those of you who also were unaware, the idea is that Bitcoin has actually already doubled in price since the beginning of this year. There are a lot of different factors. It's accumulation, it's the halving, it's the ETF hype, it's the accumulation once again because all the rich people are buying up all the Bitcoin. But normally we tend to hear about the brand new Bitcoin millionaires, and this has happened just because of the movements that we've seen over the course of the last couple of weeks. It says comparative data from Glassnode shows that the number of addresses holding more than $1 million in Bitcoin actually reached its all-time high ever of Bitcoin millionaires out there. In November of 2021, that was the peak of the last bull run. Yes, typically, normally we see the year after the halving has happened, that winter tends to be the crescendo of the actual bull run. This is why you hear a lot of people talking about the halving is in April 2024. And then everyone's like, okay, the end of the year 2025 will be, this is historically what we've seen. The end of 2025 will be the end of the bull run. In November 2021, there were over 112,573 addresses that actually were Bitcoin millionaire addresses. The idea is also from these companies, they say, as we do not know who owns these things, there's no face to the actual, I don't know what face, to the actual address. They were saying that some of them might actually be owned by companies and corporations who have the money to be able to buy that many coins. We will, of course, continue to be getting news like this over the course of the next 2 years at this point, because we always tend to do so. There's always this kind of news that pops in that talks about the new Ethereum millionaires, the new XRP millionaires, the Dogecoin millionaires. It pops up all over the place as we see people making more and more money. The thing typically is, and I'll say it this way, the people who tend to do well in this market are people who've not only been in it for a while, but people who also have been accumulating for a while as well. So you will begin, I'm telling you, you will begin to hear stories of people who made huge amounts of money and then you realize that they were buying as the market went all the way down. which is typically the time when a lot of people tend to be afraid and don't throw a lot of money into the market because they don't know how low the market is going to go. Yeah. As always, the article will be linked in the description below for those of you who want to read it. I can only expect the numbers that we are currently getting right now are all over the place. There are a lot of people who think that we might hit the previous all-time high already by next April upon the actual releasing of having spot Bitcoin ETFs within the United States. It seems believable, especially with people talking about by the end of this year, we could be hitting a 50,000 or something or other Bitcoin price. Very interesting time to be in the market. I do sincerely hope that you have all enjoyed. I do hope that you all are having a great day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, commenting, and or supporting. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.